live stream. Okay, let's do a sound check really quick because I have construction going on in the background. So I was going to wait, and I'm like, I'm not waiting. So let's get into it. Anything out of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Amen. Okay. Hi, guys. Can you guys hear me okay? This live chat's on 3-week restriction. You guys be kind to one another. Watch your language. I'm not going to give a warning. I'm just going to block people when the live stream ends. I already removed some people from the last live stream a couple days ago that had been warned over and over and over and over again. So if you see a couple people missing, that'd be why. Okay. And yeah. So I've already prayed over your guys' message. Your download today is, this was meant for you. Okay. If you clicked on this video, if you were drawn to this video is for you. This message is for you. This reading is for you. You're done being taken for granted. You're done. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Okay. I got construction going on in the background. Is that going to stop me? No, I got shit to do. And, yeah. So I turned down the volume a little bit just so it's not like so loud. And yeah, what I'm getting from you guys is you're just done. You're so done. You keep finding out new information about what people have been doing behind your back. And now that you're gone, they're like, oh my gosh, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. You're like, I am done being taken for granted. I meant what I said. I said what I said when I said it. The end. There is, you will gladly break any authority. Anyone that tries to come into your life and tell you what to do, tell you how to do it, tries to undermine, backhanded, anything of the sort is going to irk you now more than ever. More than ever. TM, thank you. I thoroughly enjoy your channel. First time live. Thank you for your donation. And I'm glad that you get to participate today. So enjoy the show. But yeah, what I'm getting for you guys is those of you that are really supposed to be standing on top of authority, those that want to silence you and scoot you to the side, you guys could have issues with your throat chakra right now because you want to be nice, you want to be cordial, you want to be civil, you want to keep it real cute, okay? My besties want to keep things real cute, but at the same time, you're like, I can't. Enough with these niceties. I can't do this anymore. If somebody is challenging me and making things hard for me, when I know better, I have to do better. So affirm it below. I know better, therefore I will do better. You are on an ascension lift right now. You are on the cosmic ascension ride. You feel me? Affirm it below. I'm on the cosmic ascension. I'm on that timeline. Yes, I am. And you're just starting to see, like, I've got to start knocking people where they go. I have to start putting people where they go. And even the people that get to stay in your life, you're kind of like, okay, I know we've been doing this, that, but this is what has to take place for it to work. You now know what works for you and what does not work. Like, you really know that. But sometimes you find it hard to ask for what you want. So a big thing that you're learning right now is how to ask for what you want. That's why you guys could be having throat chakra issues, because you are getting ready to stand so tall, you be near the damn sun. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? You're kind of looking at things like, I know that I've been real nice about certain things, but you're also starting to see that you need help with certain things. Like, it's okay to need help. It doesn't make you a follower. It doesn't make you a bad guy. It doesn't make you weak. And this is what you're realizing. Like, I need rest. I need help. I need this. And I have to ask for it. And so you are really breaking barriers with how you use your voice because you don't like to ask for help. And I understand that. I understand that very well. You don't like to ask for help with certain things because of how you were treated when you were younger. You're like, oh, I just will do it by myself. I'm just going to always do things by myself. It'll be fine. Your strategy is changing. You are seeing, okay, some of these people were put in my life. I'm trusting the divine order of things. I'm trusting the divine timing. So what I'm going to do is use that help that God gave me, use that help that the universe gave me, instead of walking on eggshells for saying, hey, like, actually, I do need you to do this, and I need you to do this, and that. Do you know what I mean? Instead of you being like, oh, well, let me just ask them for this one thing. You're like, no, I got like 5 things I need. And you're not going to feel bad about it. You can still be kind and say like, hey, I know I said this and that, but I actually need all of this too. Do you think that's going to be okay? And you will know right out of the gate that these people are the people that were put, they're supposed to be on this board. They will gladly do it. And you're not used to that. Okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you are not used to people being like, yeah, I'll help you. You're like, huh? Okay. Do they have ulterior motives? Like, what? Like, why? Why do they really want to help me? Why do they really want to be here? Like, let me just see why. But you don't really have to ask, because any errors, any mistakes that they make, they will be willing to fix. And anything that you ask them to do, they will do within reason. You will ask within reason. And you're just like, anybody that wants to hover over you and do something else, like, you're just very clear on what you want. Very clear. And now that you're very clear on what you want, you're like, oh my gosh, like, well, all the things that could go wrong, because I know what I want. And I know that I need other people's help. So it's kind of like, it could be giving you mad anxiety, like, hey, I know what I want. Okay, finally, I got that clarity. But now I have to kind of rely on others. And that could make you feel like spiraling. Okay, you're like, oh my God, I gotta wait. Are they really gonna do it? Are they gonna help? Are they gonna fuck it up? Like, what's gonna happen? Do you know what I mean? Kat, thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate you and I love you so much. You guys are thinking ahead. But what you're learning to balance out right now is how you break anyone that wants to be an authority in your life. That's what you're learning to break right now. And you're also learning how to use your voice, ask for help, and you're prioritizing differently. You are definitely prioritizing differently. You are standing in your power. You are reclaiming your power. And hi, Kyrie. I'm so tired. I know. Yes, Mitch, I'm on the cosmic ascension. You guys are just realizing, like, well, dang, I kind of exhausted myself because I'm an overthinker. I'm an overachiever. I'm a perfectionist. And you are learning a balance. Okay, right now you are learning a balance. You are learning that you can trust your discernment. You can trust that the people that are deceitful, that are trying to come back in, because, oh, we're going to get there. There are people trying to come back in, and you can feel them energetically. The people that you've been rebuking, canceling, and denouncing, all the other trolls on the other side, are being banished. They're being dismissed from your presence, from your vicinity, and you're going to be like, bibbity bobbity, where'd they go? Dang, I only prayed for a week and they're gone. Like, they're really gone. Or I only prayed for a day and they're really gone. You guys are thinking ahead, but you are learning how to not let that thinking ahead really rule you, really like tear you apart. You are learning how to not be so nice when it comes to knowing what you want and asking for what you want. So now it's like you embody this ascension, but like a flame. You are a flame. And people are a little bit intimidated right now, so you don't really need to be that nice. Do you know what I mean? Like, we could be nice, but we don't need to be too nice. You feel me? Still get what you want, bestie, because you deserve it. You've waited long enough for half of the things that you've needed this year. You've waited long enough for this season. You've waited long enough for this powerful wealth transfer. You waited long enough to reclaim your power. You've waited long enough for this justice, this clarity, this peace, this harmony. And can't nobody tell you nothing. Don't let anybody come and just swipe that from you. You got enough on your plate, okay? You guys got enough on your plate. What you're tapping into is prosperity and the theory of how you run your own game of life. Like, where do I work too hard? Where do I exert too much energy? Where do I need to shift what is going on and prioritize it differently? Where do I need to ask for help? Where do I need to shut people out? Where do I need to shut them down? Trust your discernment. There are a lot of people in secret competition with you. It is utterly ridiculous. This is why you guys go through friends every 5 seconds, okay? Like you're changing a shirt. And a lot of these people, siblings, coworkers, neighbors, they have caused so much strife in your life. Like you cannot be hassled with their BS. You are blocking people. You are deleting people. You are removing people. So let me give you guys an example. Let's say you had a couple friends and they definitely did not do right by you. Let's say you even got a sibling too that did not do right by you. So you've kept them on your social media because you're like, well, I don't want to be like the jerk, the a-hole, and just delete them because we ended things pretty amicably. I don't really F with you. You don't really F's with me. So it's fine. I don't really post that much, so it's fine. You're like, you know what? I don't even freaking care that I don't post that much. I'm deleting them. I'm blocking them. Do your thing, bestie. They don't need to be in your energy anyways, because that's where they're trying to be. They really are trying to be there. I got a lot of different messages about them trying to reunite with you, trying to connect with you without apologizing. They're not sorry. They're just sorry that they can't do certain things without you. They're just sorry that they're not going to go on this cosmic ascension with you. That's why they're tapping on your energy, tugging, knocking. They see you merging with the light. And these are people that caused a lot of conflict for you. You guys have been on damage control ever since. Trying to heal, trying to activate, trying to remove limiting beliefs, areas where you felt like you were brainwashed. You are genuinely like, I've been working my ass off and you think you're just going to knock on the door? Riddle me what? I literally need merch that says riddle me what. Okay? And on the back, it's going to say, not today, Satan. Not today, Becky. Not today, Bobby. These people do not understand sacrifices that you've made, having such a pure heart, being like, you know, you're a lover, but you can also fight, okay? You don't want to fight because some of you guys might be the type that like can just brawl, metaphorically, physically, whatever. I'm not here to judge. But as you're able to do that, it could really tear your insides up when you're done. Okay? You could be like, oh my gosh, crying that you did whatever you did. Okay? You're like, I'll ask for forgiveness later. They needed their ass beat or whatever. Okay? And you were just seeing like, no, they used intimidation with me. I'm not going to feel sorry for them. Okay? They added conflict to my life. They could have bullied you. They were aggressive in some ways. They abused their power. They created challenges for you, and they constantly disagreed with you like you were crazy. The gaslighting was unreal. Okay, the gaslighting was unreal for you guys. You're just like, I can't. Nina, I'm not crying after that. I'm just saying some of you guys, okay? Some of you guys that could be like really emotional might need that release of like, I freaking told them where to go, but then might like feel bad after, like, well, I'm really trying to be in the spirit of forgiveness, and damn, did I really have to like that? I don't know. Each and every one of you is going to be a little bit different, But this is what you're moving towards, being content in life. Just as you are so close to being able to celebrate, okay? You guys have been going through it. I mean, it's been a tough week. Whoever I'm speaking to, it's been a tough week. That's why if you clicked on this message, it is for you. You have been through a week, a brainwashing roller coaster. Every day has been different. Every hour has been different. And you've just been trying not to overthink. You've been really working hard to release the past. And with that, you're seeing that you can stand in your power by yourself, but that you also need help sometimes, and that's okay. Like, you're done feeling bad for asking for help, because a lot of you guys could be assessing the damage of what the other people left behind. Do you know what I mean? So if all these other people left damage behind, especially if you worked with them, collaborated with them, had any type of business with them, finances with them, you have other people that you need specifically to help you get out. It's like there's a hole and like you're stuck in it. And you're like, I need people to get me out of this hole. I'm going to miss my ride for the cosmic ascension, and I cannot miss my ride. So everyone that you need in your life is like, I'm going to help you get out of this hole. And like, you're in the hole. Like, I cannot even believe these people are really going to help me. They are divinely orchestrated to help you. And this is really shocking to you to have this support of friends. I'm getting 2 to 3 people are really going to be like coming through for you if they haven't already the past couple of days. And they see you as someone that deserves help, that deserves bliss, that deserves pleasure. This is also shocking to you. They care about your emotional happiness. They care about your joy. They care about checking in on you. And some of you guys might not be used to that socially, because you are so used to being the lone wolf and having just this dude by yourself. You're like, look, if I want it done right, I just gotta do it myself. So forget it. Okay? You are just done being taken for granted. So they see these new people that are coming in, or they could have not been new people, but it's like they're getting a pay raise in your life. Do you know what I mean? It's like they're being elevated. Their role is being elevated. Their role in your life has more priority because you're getting rid of the past, or the people that they really messed up their chance with you. Like, they really messed it up and they took you for granted. And these people see that. The new people are like, oh my gosh, like, we see what happened. They put you in the hole. They helped push you into the hole. They didn't help you out of the hole. And they gaslit you the whole time. We're going to help you get out. And you're kind of shocked, like, oh, well, I thought they were all these new people. I thought they were going to be acquaintances, or just, not really like a bestie, or you just weren't expecting this type of support. However that comes into your life, spiritual support. These people want to help you financially, emotionally, and you're like, what? Whether it's helping you save money, giving you resources, because you guys are always in the 6 of Pentacles. You were very giving, you were very generous, and as you started to see all this work that you were putting in was not being reciprocated, you're like, unbelievable. Unbelievable that I supported them. I wanted to elevate them in life. I wanted to take them with me. They didn't appreciate me. They took me for granted. You were passionate about your vision. They thought you were crazy. That is what you're starting to realize now. You gave them advice. You could have given them readings. You guys gave them intuitive advice, sound advice, grounded advice. You would do anything to help them out of a rut. And as you thought you were exchanging something, you realize, oh no, it's just a handout. I guess I'm just handing out over and over and over again, and I can't even get the truth from them. And your generosity was taken advantage of. Your assistance was taken advantage of. Your support was taken advantage of. So you will gladly break any rules. You will gladly form any boundaries. And you will gladly break any authority because you've had it. Because you keep uncovering new information, the scales are being balanced. For a while, the scales were just like on your side. No. It's time for your load to be lightened, bestie. It is time. Okay? So affirm it below. It is time for my load to be lightened. I was going to say enlightened. It's time for my load to be lightened. The scales are being balanced. The odds are always in my favor. Okay? The odds are always in my favor. These people that were supposed to be your original support system, some of them you could have even been paying for help and support, just took you for a ride. And you just can't even believe. And with that, you're just seeing that they in some way, because you were so passionate, spiritual, intuitive, a visionary. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you are a visionary and you're very creative. I don't know how you met some of these people, but whether it was a karmic contract or a soul contract, you just see that like what you originally thought about them was like never really it. You just have a lot of hope in people. So don't fault yourself for that. Just be glad that you are ready to recover. Be glad that you are ready to accept help from others and get out of this hole, get out of this rut. Because it really has you overthinking already, and it could just be really stressful right now. Like, oh my gosh, like I have to accept help, but like, what if they don't do it exactly how I need them to? And then what's going to happen? Like, you're learning how to trust the universe, God, this cosmic plan, your cosmic blueprint. Okay? And you guys are going to be tapping into happiness and joy because you're going to trust this process. This is like being on a roller coaster. Okay? Not the hamster wheel of dog shit, okay? But you're on a roller coaster and you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to get off this thing. I just want to get off this ride. And instead, at the end, you're just going to trust as you go on this crazy little ascension, this cosmic ascension. And as you're trusting and you're going through the winds and the turns and the ups and the downs, you're going to realize that you conquered some really big fears. Okay? You guys conquered some really big fears. Thank you for your donation. Like, you're just starting to see, like, I can do this. I can do this. I have to do this. It's going to make me stronger. This is like riding a bike with the training wheels and you're like, oh, I'm not ready. Because say you were brainwashed to think that you would never ride a bike. Oh my gosh, girl. Oh my gosh, boy, you will never ride a bike. You better keep those training wheels on. So we're like running with the training wheels like, oh my gosh, I got to keep these on because I'll fall off if I don't. And then realizing like, okay, I'm taking them off. It's a little scary. I've got to find my balance. But I conquered that. That is what you're realizing. F what you've been told before. You are going to do it different. You're going to believe in yourself. You're going to believe in your higher power. You guys have the wheel of destiny coming in for you. The wheel of fortune. And it might be confusing to you because you feel like, is some of this stuff just random? But it's fated change. Oasis, thank you for your donation. It is destined change, even though it could feel a little bit random right now. People are trying to help. Spiritual support is coming in. You don't have to stand up by yourself anymore. You have others that might not even be good at standing up. They might do a little bit crazier than you or a little bit more low key than you, but they're coming in to say, don't mess with my best friend like that. You fucked them over. You took them for granted. You kind of need to go get lost. It's going to take you by surprise. Like, oh my gosh, they stood up for me. You're not used to people standing up for you. Especially in the friend aspect. Okay? So some people that you underestimated, and you could have known them a year or two. And you're just like, oh, I mean, they're my friend, but like, they're like you know, you didn't have them prioritized like that. And as you started getting rid of people, their role in your life started changing. Okay, I feel like this message is really specific. So if you guys don't feel like it's your message, it's okay. There are plenty of other messages. There's thousands, hundreds. There's a lot. Okay. So again, if you guys are new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. I'm your favorite YouTuber. I am your cosmic cheerleader. I am your spiritual advisor. Mother F. I'm all the things. Okay, so you guys get comfortable. I'm going in. We have justice. You are going to see this play out all over the place in your life right now. As you break down authority, any authority that comes at you sideways, you don't even really got to say anything to them. It's the people that you're getting rid of in your past that you have to stand your ground with. That's why your throat chakra is getting played with. And because you guys are learning how to use your voice to ask for help. So, Oracle King, thank you so much for your donation. You guys are seeing that, well, dang, I prayed and my prayers are being answered. And now because some of your guys' prayers are being answered, you're waking up and you're like on your knees already. Like, you're like, oh, I'm not even getting on social media, nothing. Like, I see what is unfolding just for me. And I'm so grateful. I'm gonna wake up. Okay, I'm waking up. My eyes are open. I'm getting on my knees and I'm praying. Okay, or whatever rituals you guys do, whatever your guys' belief system is. You're just like, I'm putting that first because I'm seeing that real support come in. Do you know what I mean? And you guys have other people that really want to reunite with you. And these people like left you for dead. Okay? They literally left you for dead. They have caused financial hardship in your life, homelessness in your life, abandoned, downcast, loneliness, isolation, or struggle. Okay? And that is why nobody is going to be able to tell you what to do ever again. Like, this could have been a roommate, and then you guys had to move. This could have been somebody that you were in business with and they caused financial hardship or they weren't paying things that they were supposed to pay. Money wasn't going where money wasn't going where it was supposed to go. Okay? And so you're seeing like, why do they want to tug on my energy? They took me for granted. They caused financial hardship in my life. So whoever I'm speaking to, this is recent. Okay? This is like a month ago. This was this year that this happened. And these people are looking at you like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're doing good. Oh, I really shouldn't have taken them for granted or treated them like they were crazy. As soon as they started treating you like you were crazy, that was it for you. All the help that you'd been lending, all the help that you had been lending, they're like, oh my gosh, they think they're intuitive. Oh my gosh, they think they're spiritual. Oh my gosh, they think they're independent. And like, they're not none of that. All while they rode your coattails, they wanted to brainwash you. All while they rode your coattails, they wanted to make you think like, oh my gosh, like none of that would never happen. What are you talking about? They had no spine. They had no backbone. They shouldn't wonder why you two aren't freaking best friends anymore, okay? Or lovers anymore, or neighbors anymore, or roommates or siblings anymore. They shouldn't wonder. They shouldn't bump their head so quick. Do you feel me? And this is how they left you. You have been in the dust, okay? That hole I was talking about, you guys have been in that hole crying. Like, I cannot believe I lost this much money. I cannot believe I invested this and it went out the freaking window. I cannot believe that I trusted these morons. I cannot freaking believe. And then on top of everything I lost, they treated me like I was crazy. Like, oh, you're so cute. What are you talking about? You were crying because you're like, oh my gosh, now I got to explain this to my family why this money is gone. Now I got to explain to my children why this money is gone. Now I got to explain to my business partner why this money is gone. Or these resources are gone. You are changing the rules of this game. And you don't care who likes it. So affirm it below. I'm standing 10 toes down in my power. Riddle me what? Okay. I am standing 10 toes down in my power. Riddle me what? Means don't ask me no stupid questions. Really don't. Okay? Really don't. As you guys start moving towards this cosmic destiny, this cosmic ascension, well, everyone's looking at you. Especially people from the past. We are going to be in 2 retrogrades. They're going to be popping up like mother effing daisies, okay? Are you ready? Because you got something for their ass. Like, everybody from your past. Like, all these reunion and past and I'm like, okay, we're in a retrograde. We're in a retrograde. We're about to be in 2. And devil energy doesn't want you getting on that ride. Okay? The cosmic ascension. Devil energy's been trying to stop you for a minute or 5, and it's not going to work. It is not going to work. Because every time you even think about feeling sorry for the ops, for the people in the past, for the people that just literally recently effed you over, you're going to think about how you had to pick up the pieces. You're going to think about how you had to ask for help. You're going to think about how your resources was drained, how you had to move. You're going to think about all of that and be like, you know what? They're lucky. They're lucky. I didn't blow something up. They're lucky. Okay? And these people were really, they were downplaying your ambition. They have their own addictions that they're dealing with, their own materialism. They don't know how to control certain things in their life. And they're just going to have to think about you as a memory because it's not never going to happen again. It is not never going to happen again. And I hate saying that. I hate saying when people are from the past are popping up, but that's what the frick it is. A lot of people from your past have been watching you. But I'm not even talking about those guys, okay? I'm talking about the people you recently cut off. In the last year. I'm talking about the people that you recently cut off in the last 1 to 6 years, okay? Not people in the way back machine, middle fingers up for all of them, okay? I'm talking about the people that you left behind in the last 1 to 6 years. Those people are trying to wiggle their way in, and it's not going to happen, okay? It's not going to happen. They think that they can sneak you one more tower. They think that they can get in one more time so they can get the last laugh. Thank you, Chloe. Yay, my favorite spiritual advisor. Thank you so much. They literally think like, oh, it didn't work a year ago. It didn't work 3 months ago. But I really need their help right now. Especially since they're doing well. Especially since it seems like maybe they really are independent. Oh, they're not crazy. Collective's not crazy anymore. So they're thinking that they can sneak in they don't realize that you have spiritual support over here helping you get out of this hole. But you make it look real cute, bestie. I'm telling you, you don't tell nobody that you're really in the hole still. Okay? You don't tell anybody how you're struggling. You don't, you're very private. I got that you are literally a straight mystery. Where'd that card go? You are a mystery to everybody around you, including the people that are trying to tug on your energy. So nobody understands that you really are still overthinking, overanalyzing, trying to get through the last bit of the thick of it. And so they're like, oh my gosh, now's my chance. And it's like, there's no way that the collective's going to let you in because they're still digging out of that hole. They're still getting out of that hole. They are still in recovery. Affirm it below. I am in spiritual recovery. I am in financial recovery. I am in spiritual recovery. I am in financial recovery. And that door is closed. That door is closed. But they wanted to cause one more upheaval, one more disgrace. Some of them not meaning to, just wanting to. They're not making it on their own. Okay, this is like having a roommate you had to let go of. Okay, just an example. And now they're like, oh my gosh, I took them for granted. I really need their help. I can't make it on my own. And then trying to come live with you again. You're like, riddle me what? It's not happening. And whatever these people try to offer you, okay, they're going to try to offer you something. Everyone that's trying to they're trying to come back into the picture, they're going to try to gift you something. Dead ass. Okay? So they're going to try to bring you something from the past. If you guys have seen House of Dragons, where basically Rhaenyra and Sir Otto are like fighting on Dragonstone on the bridge, and none of his tactics are working. He's like, oh my gosh, like you need to accept these generous terms that you need to swear obeisance to the king. She's like, you're a usurper. You usurped my throne. Why would I swear obeisance? We're going to war. What are you even talking about? And she's like, you're a traitor to the realm. You are a traitor to my father. You're supposed to be the hand of the king, and you're not supposed to call me the princess. You're supposed to call me the queen. You must have me all the way effed up. So when he saw all of his tactics weren't working, he was like, oh, let me pull out a gift from the past. So his daughter had given him a ripped out page. Like, here, if all else fails, give this to her. It'll remind her of our childhood. These people are going to try to give you something that is going to seem really sweet at first. And this is devil energy, okay? They're going to try to bring you a gift, a picture, a photo, a hoodie, something from the past that you would miss, something that you would want. I'm being so for real right now, okay? They're literally going to bring you something like, oh my gosh, remember there's these pictures of us. Remember that there's these, skincare, thank you for your donation. Yes, Jacob, discernment. Yes. Yes, Savage Queen. Thank you guys. Yes, we do heal. I'm telling you right now, we do absolutely heal. I'm just reading your guys' comments. But yes, thank you, Skincare. It's your third super live stream or third super on this live stream. So thank you. Thank you guys all for your donations. I appreciate them so much. We do heal. I feel like I'm living proof of that. You guys are drawn to my channel. I've been homeless, I don't even know, like almost 10 times, I'm pretty sure. Like, tried to fight through addiction for many years. Alcoholism, hopping from place to place, being on the street, being in my car if I had a car. And I feel like I'm living proof that we can heal. I am living proof. Doesn't mean I'm all the way up out of the hole yet, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. And these people don't realize that, yeah, their gift might be sweet because it's something that you forgot or something that you never had that is from your past. Okay? So let's say there is a friend, okay, or a roommate that you had, and you left behind your baby book, okay, when you guys went your separate ways. Do you know what I mean? This is like your guys' biggest warning with them. Let's say you guys went your separate ways, but you lost your scrapbook. Your baby book with all your baby pictures is gone. That is the only one that you had. They have it. And they're like, oh my gosh, I've been thinking about you, and I have this for you, and you guys are like zero contact. So you're really thinking like, ooh, I should try to get that baby book because it's like my baby pictures. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like they're on some bullshit, and I know they are. Your strategy is changing. Now, for some of you, depending on what the gift is, you might try to shoot your shot. I don't freaking blame you, okay? But you also know to follow your discernment. Like, okay, if they're on some games, when I ask for this, and it's on a carrot, and it's dangling, they can get all the way effed, okay? They can literally fly a kite off a cliff. So some of you guys might ask them, like, hey, okay, you want to give that to me? Give it to me. Oh, wait, but I have some other information. You're like, blocked. So don't feel bad if you actually ask for it, depending on what the thing is, especially if it relates to your childhood, which I'm getting it does. I am getting that so strongly for whoever this message is meant for. So this could probably be siblings that are like, oh my gosh, like I found your baby blanket. Do you want it? You're like, of course I do. And they're like, well, and you're like, I'm not, no. I'll go make another one. Okay, I'll go make another one. As soon as they try to dangle that in front of you, but at least you're going to go to bed at night knowing like, you know what? I tried to get it. They wanted to play games and I shot it down. I will break any authority or anybody that thinks they're going to be an authority in my life. Thank you, Aaron, for your donation. Do you know what I mean? They think that you're in the clear. And nobody realizes, bestie, that you're not really in the clear yet. But you are making it appear that way. That would be like all of my enemies thinking like I'm in the good. And it's like, no, they have no idea. They have no idea what I've been through. None. Okay, every day I'm rebuilding. It's like every day I'm hustling. Okay, have you guys seen that Cat Williams reel where he's like, I'm trying to get into heaven and I know they're going to be playing like every day I'm hustling. He's going to be like flapping his wings. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. If you guys know, you know. But yeah, these people are going to try to figure out how to bring something in because they feel like you've already hit the mother load. You are rebuilding silently. Doesn't mean that you've hit the mother load, but this is how people are perceiving you. They don't perceive you as the Tower anymore. They do not perceive you in the Five of Pentacles anymore. Okay, this is where you were. A whole mess. Hi, Alexis. Thank you, Tiger Tarot. This is why they're like, oh, well, they don't look like that no more. Okay, they don't got no soot on their face. They're not like crying and like whatever. So they must be good. They must be good. Just because collective is not dusted, busted on the side of the road does not mean they're good. Not that you would tell them. Okay, and you guys are going through this rebirth and people can see that you're going through this and they're like, oh my gosh, I need to get a piece of that. I need to find out all the details. I need to know what's going on. You are not letting them in. So they're going to try to bring you a gift. Okay. You know what this tells me? A lot of you guys, your love language is gift giving. Not that like they could bribe you, but if you think that one of your people from your past, you know what I mean, really is thinking about you in a like heartfelt way, and they want to say your love language is gift giving, they have made something for you or want to give you something from the heart. That's the heartstring that they're trying to pull on. And even though that might be your love language, it's not going to work because as soon as they try to dangle it, you're like, I mean, it might be a middle finger. I'm not here to judge, but do you know what I mean? You guys are going through a breakthrough. So let's talk about it. You guys seek truth, and that is it. You are on this ascension, cosmic ascension ride. Nobody can tell you nothing. And even though it's uncomfortable for you, you're still going through with it. You are still going through with this rapid growth, even though it could be literally terrifying. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm scared. I don't like heights. I don't like rides. I sure as hell don't like surprises. But here you are. You're like, I'm ready for growth. Affirm it below. I am ready for growth. I am ready for growth. Training wheels off. You're like, yeah, I am scared of heights. Yeah. Okay. It reminds me of 8 Mile. Yeah, I do live in a trailer. Okay. Yeah, I do. I used to be a bum. Whatever. Like, I don't care. Nobody can tell you anything nobody can serve your truth better than you. No one can use it against you because you put your ish on Front Street, and everything that you're rebuilding, you have that going on behind the scenes. And so you have really mastered working in silence. You've gone from oversharing to saying nothing. Okay, affirm it below. Silence is my superpower. But yeah, the training wheels are off. And so these people are coming in. They're trying to seduce you. They're trying to bring you a gift. They're trying to do this. And you're like, I can't be bothered. I'm like, they don't see that I'm still in the hole trying to get out. So like, I really can't be like messing around with them. I've got to do better for myself. I know better now. I got to do better. I know not to tell them things. I know not to tell them where I'm at. because they're going to send all their ish my way, but you can feel them intuitively tugging on you. The way that you communicate is changing. That's why you guys are going through an activation with your throat chakra, okay? You guys are going through an activation with that, and you guys are getting new ideas. You guys are taking a break. You guys could be disappearing on some people. And as you focus on what you need for yourself, as you focus on how you're going to reprioritize things, you're getting a lot of clarity. So all you have to do really at this point is be patient, trust, and not overthink. So something that you could tell yourself when you know you're starting to overthink is, I want for nothing. I want for nothing. Therefore, I have everything. Okay? Like when we really start like spiraling, like, oh my gosh, I gotta wait on people and get their help. And like, what if they fuck it up? Like, oh, that could be a lot of stress for somebody that always does it by themselves. So I want you guys to practice saying that to yourself. I want for nothing. Therefore, I have everything. And if you don't like saying that, okay, because I don't know how nothing really affects a affirmation, but it sounds good, okay? I want for nothing, therefore I have everything. You guys can say, I trust in God's timing. I am patient. I trust in God's work. I trust in God's timing. I trust what God has for me. And there's a lot of karma unfolding with the people around you. It's going to be a little bit shocking how some of them just vanish. Okay, so continue to stand in your power. You guys are a fortress. These people, a lot of them thought they took you out. They thought it worked. They were wrong. You have endured so much, which has revealed so much about your power, because you're not really speaking to them like that. You feel me? You are unbreakable. I'm going to say that again. You are unbreakable. You are ready for anything. You are ready for anything and you want for nothing. This is what you're learning to teach yourself when you feel like you don't have control. Okay, fear of not having control, fear of not having the wheel, fear of letting somebody else drive the chariot. You're like, oh my gosh, what if they wreck the chariot? I've got to be the co-pilot, like, and be all over it. Like, don't do that, don't do this, turn this way. And as you're realizing you cannot give turn by turn, you are still going to stand on business and not, I was going to say a different word. You're not going to walk on eggshells, okay? You are not going to walk on eggshells, not telling people what you need. Does that make sense? Like, you're finding a balance between not freaking out on them, not freaking out on yourself, but also saying like, hey, actually, this is what I need from you. And I'm going to, like, I really need you to listen to me. But if they are divinely the support that you're supposed to have, they are going to 1,000 gladly listen to you. Like, oh, you're right. Like, they're going to think it's a great idea too. You are elevating with people that are also a creative force, that want to be faithful to you, that want to be loyal to you. And they appreciate your spiritual power. They appreciate your value. You're only effing with people like that appreciate your value. You have nothing to say to anybody else. Like, you really don't. Because you're also going by what people don't say and how you feel when you're around them. Okay? Thank you, BE. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Hi, Lord Key. You guys are all here. Yeah, you guys are the people where others say it can't be done, and you will make it so. They gave me the chills. Like, people say all the time, well, it can't be done. They can't do that. You make it so. Anything that you really want in this life, you will make it so. And you are learning to have the right people in your corner. Truly. You're like, I am ready for this rapid growth. I am embracing this growth. I am ready for opportunities. You are learning how to not fear certain things. You are learning to not have, like, anxiety or an anxious attachment. You are learning to not have an anxious attachment. You feel me? Okay, let me grab this card that fell. Okay, hold on. Okay. So what fell on the ground that was part of your guys' pre-pull was the Magician. Okay, this is you guys. And however people thought you were crazy, you're like, no, I am going to have these resources. I'm just not telling people about it. So a lot of people are playing the guessing game with your skill, with your mastery. And this is what you are working on behind the scenes. Your spiritual support that's coming in and accepting other people's generosity. Because you're the type of person that when people are generous, you're like, why? I don't trust that. Why? Wait, what? Why do they want to be nice to me? You sometimes don't believe that people just want to do something out of the kindness of their heart, which I totally understand. And you are learning how to really trust your discernment. Trusting in your wisdom. So, another thing that you guys are going to be working on is not only trusting in your cosmic plan, is dreaming big. However you guys were feeling stuck and stifled before, you're like, the training wheels are off. I am allowed to dream big. And so this is what you are learning about, or what that means to you. What does it mean to you to dream big? Because everyone before could have been like, no, you can't do that. You're crazy. Why would you even want to? You don't care. You're working on the truth, patience, trusting, and dreaming big. Having your boundaries up, not accepting any BS. Yes, I love that. I am allowed to dream. I'm always allowed to dream big. You are allowed to dream big. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people trying to bring in romantic offers, romantic gestures, and you're going to be like, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. There were some people that really took you for granted that, you know, thought you were crazy, but they see that you have so many lives. You always land on your feet. You guys always land on your feet. And you are no longer conforming to how other people want you to do things. You're just not. And this is going to bring a lot of youth back into your life. This is going to make you guys feel more childlike because you don't have a lot of, oh wow, High Priestess. You are not going to have a lot of effery around you. And you're just going to be trusting that you are intuitive. And some of you guys are going to be in hermit mode. Or you're coming out of hermit mode. Because you guys are seeing that other people see you as valuable. Other people do see you as resourceful. Other people do want to assist you with this transformation, this renewal. And they want to help you out of this rut. And you're like, wow, wait, what? So it might be a little shocking. Okay, let's see what else we got for you guys. I feel like you guys are going to be shocked by how fearless you're about to become. Because something really important is going to shift in your life this week. Okay, important things are shifting in your life this week. Whether it's how you perceive a job, how you perceive a certain relationship. But you guys have blessings coming in for, I don't know, something that wasn't working out before is going to be working out now. And it was not an easy ride to whatever that important thing was. There could be something that you're very focused on right now. Like, I've got to fix that. I'm in the hole and I got to fix that. How do I do it? Oh my gosh. And you've been taking care of it in stages and you've been trying really hard to not let it consume you. That is going through a big transformation this week. And it's going to happen right before this retrograde starts, this Mercury retrograde. Because I can see that some of you guys are trying to get this chariot up out of the mud before this retrograde really hits. Okay? I can see you guys like, no, 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 no. We need to have this ride up and out of the mud. Yes, we do. Over there. Tires on. All situated before this ride gets any crazier. You're trying to get all your ducks in a row. And there was one big piece that you were really trying to fix. You've been working on and trying not to spiral while you do it. That is going to go through a major breakthrough this week, and I feel like you're really going to be shocked by the results. It is going to require, though, like I said, you guys trusting, having patience, and saying what you need. Because you're getting this clarity for a reason, you're getting this truth for a reason, and you need to use it to your advantage. Like, hey, as you're helping me, I'm going to need you to grab this wrench. I'm going to need you to grab the spare. You know what I mean? You're going to have to give direction without feeling like you have to control all of it, but you are being pushed or nudged to say, this is what I need. That's not always easy to do, but you're also seeing where in the past it didn't work for you not to not say anything. Do you know what I mean? You're not letting people gaslight you. You're not letting people not take you for granted. The spiritual helpers that are coming in, you're going to politely give them direction. Like, hey, this is what I need. Okay. I need roadside assistance. Okay. I need my chariot up out of the mud. And they'll be happy to do it. We're not used to this. Okay. Thank you, Kendall. Yes, we do need a shirt. We need both of those shirts. Yeah, because of this retrograde that we're already in, the Saturn retrograde of 3 months, and we're about to start this Mercury retrograde, you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot have anything else go wrong. And you're trying to just not let any fear paralyze you. You're trying not to let any fear consume you. And that could be really easy to do when you feel like you're still in the hole, in the spiritual recovery, in the spiritual or financial recovery. You just have to believe that like the next step is going to be taken care of, that you will be guided out of. Yeah, fear not, only believe. You guys are going to be facing your fears with confidence and learning just to take it one step at a time. I want for nothing, therefore I have everything. I want for nothing, therefore I have everything. Like, when I got out of a really abusive relationship, the shelters were booked, okay? All of the shelters for the dude that was abusing me, like, there was nowhere for me to go. Like, I was terrified. And I just was like, okay, I just have to take it one day at a time. If I got to sleep over here, and then I got to sleep over there, if I got to call this person up, I'm just going to take it one day at a time. At each and every night, I'm going to find a new place to sleep, and I'm trusting that God is going to guide me correctly to get to safety. That each and every day that passes, it will get better. That this pain will be alleviated. And because when I ran the last time, I was like, oh my gosh, I could be dead. And I'm not going out like that. Not on his timeline. Absolutely not. And I just ran with my keys. I was like, all right, well, if I got to sleep in this car, this is all I could take with me. That's where I'm sleeping. But I'm leaving. You know what I mean? And what else? I'm trying to think of another example. Just different things that would normally like just drive you crazy. You just have this feeling within like, no, I'm reclaiming what's mine. I am reclaiming my power. It might look a little crazy at first, but it's going to get done. Okay? When I got sober, I didn't know what to expect. I just knew it was time. Okay? I knew it was time to stop being in and out of jail, time to stop being in and out of toxic relationships. I just knew it was time. I didn't know what to expect. I just had to take it one day at a time. Okay. I feel like in my life personally, things really started getting better when I started taking better care of myself and got sober off of drugs and alcohol, because I didn't know how to handle life. I was not functioning well. And I feel like when I did do that, and God saw that what was on my heart, and that I was serious about my sobriety that last time, anyways, and really thinking about it, because God put me in jail for a while the last time I relapsed. So I'd gotten sober for a little bit, and then I was like, I can go out and party for a weekend. I ended up in jail for a while. And God was like, no, you were doing so good. Now you get to sit here and really think about that. So I started to realize that once you start moving towards the light, in whatever form or fashion that is, the consequences are, oh, my stomach's growling, sorry. The consequences are greater. Before, when you didn't care, and you were just doing whatever, you're just like, oh my gosh, there's no consequences. I'm freaking invincible. And I started to realize, no, actually, as I mean well, I better do well, because I don't want to end up here for the 60th time. You feel me? So the unexpected is coming in for you because you are moving towards what you deserve. But good stuff that's unexpected. Okay? Stuff that's going to bring you pleasure, stuff that's really been on your heart, heavy on your mind, things that you've really been trying to fix, and you're like, oh my gosh, like it could be issues with a car, issues with a home, something that has really been taking a toll on you. Okay, whatever this one thing that has been taking a toll on you for the last 4 to 6 months, this is something that's going through a turning point right now, because you are walking away from those that like, we're just going to dig that hole deeper for you. Okay? It is time for pleasure, for joy to come back into your life. And it's going to be, in some ways, it'll seem small, but when these burdens are being lifted up off of you, these things causing all types of chaos, because you're on constant damage control, you're like, you feel like you can't truly manifest or create or enjoy yourself. You know, you just want to go back to a simple time where you can enjoy your day. And you're like, okay, this has been taking a toll on me. And I've been trying and I've been working towards it. But I also need to trust, and I need to use my voice. I need to stand in my power. And I'll never be taken for granted ever again. Ever again. Okay, we have etheric chords. Trust your intuition. Trust this shitty season is over. Okay, trust that. Trust the chords that you were cutting, because they are going to try to make you doubt that. Like, oh no, we're family. Don't you want these baby pictures? Don't you want them? No. Don't you want this hoodie from such and such? No. I'm telling you guys, they're going to try to come in with gifts. They're going to try to make you doubt the reason you cut that cord. They're going to use guilt. They're going to use everything against you. Bloodline. I can't make it. I need you. Just trust that you are the high priestess. Okay? Trust that. You guys have manifestations coming through, and you are so grateful for these boundaries. I'm seeing you guys get rid of the last little bit of people that have been really just not doing right by you. People that really took you for granted. People that really had a mask on. People that you wanted to trust. People that you wanted to uplift. People that you wanted to elevate. People that you wanted to support. And you're seeing like, no, they truly didn't want well for me. They didn't help me when I was in this hole. They actually helped me be in this hole further. And now my boundaries are up. They are up. I'm only accepting the divine help God has brought me. That is it. That is it. Okay, then we have speak up. So confirmation. You guys are going to be speaking up. Like, okay, I know my voice hurts right now. I know it's hard for me to say what I need. But this is what you're working on. I have to say what I need. I need you to help me with this. I need you, and you're going to have a little bark. You're going to have a little bite with that, because you're not accepting anything less, okay? You are not accepting anything less. Danny says, it's my mom. I feel that. A lot of you guys that watch my channel, it's a mother. A mother that does not want to act like a mother, be like a mother. And it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. And it is their loss. It is their loss. Hold on, guys. Okay, let's get you guys some advice. We have free spirit. I'm going to turn this air on. I was trying to go the whole message without it, but I don't think that I can. Hold on. I love that, Vanessa. If you got to put me down, I'm already above you. If you got to put me down, I'm already above you. I love that. These people try to put you down because you believe in the impossible. You restore hope. You restore favor. And you show people the cold, hard truth. You guys make people see that them having a pity party in the corner, them trying to make everything about them is pitiful. Okay? You guys be showing people that. That's a motorcycle. Dang it, I just turned the air on so you guys won't be able to hear that motorcycle probably. But you're like, I want to be a free spirit. I am restoring hope in my life. And like, you're making these people ancient history. These people that wanted to take you for a ride, take you for granted. I'm just getting that they seek a lot of attention that you can't give them, okay? And this is because of your magic. This is because of your healing power, how you activate. You guys are constantly moving forward, and you guys have people around you that always get stuck on the wrong thing, or they're easily distracted, or I don't know. It's like you guys have some... Kylan, thank you for your donation. You guys have some people around you that they're not these people from that you just cut off, but they're like people that are on the chopping block. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? These people don't realize that you have your eye on them and that they are on a chopping block with you. They are upset by the way that you're moving forward. It triggers them. They think they're good at hiding it, but they're not. They're a lot of talk, okay? So if they're supposed to be in your corner, they're like, yeah, I do that. Yeah, I do this. Yeah, I do that. But you don't believe anything that they say. You really don't. You just don't have the time of day to call them out. I'm getting that one of these days you're going to make time. Or do you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like one of these days you're going to make time to call them out for just being on some bullshit. Okay, I don't know if this is a coworker or is this more of like an acquaintance? This is not somebody that you're close to. But it's like stuff from the peanut gallery to make you feel some type of way about yourself. Like to make you feel like you're not doing enough or you're not creative enough or you're not intuitive enough. It's a very sneaky way of being backhanded. And I don't know, you guys will know who that is in your life. Okay, you guys will know. You guys will know who that is in your life. Okay, that have been trying to get by on some charm, trying to get by on some love bombing. That doesn't work with you guys. I don't know why these people don't get it. Okay, it does not work with you guys. Thank you, Yanel. Thank you, Shamika, for your guys' donations. You're welcome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, whoever these people are, they don't realize like that you see them. Like you genuinely see them. You're like, I don't even... Yeah, Spirit Guide 111. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. And they're trying to hide. You want to know why they're trying to hide? They want to see what miracles unfold in your life. Okay, they do a lot of talking, but they don't walk that walk. You guys are weeding out people, even in your vicinity, that do not talk that talk and walk that walk. Okay, it's like walking hard. You're going to walk hard. You are moving forward. You guys can see through people right now. Miracles are unfolding in your life. You are ready. Okay, like SpongeBob's. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I love it. I love it. I love it. I keep getting the word hope for you guys. Hope. People are mad because you guys are supported in restoring hope. So people are mad like, oh my gosh, they must have divine favor. Mind your business. Okay, you guys are getting also really good at minding your business. Okay, who needs to hear that? They're like, I don't need to know. I don't care. I'm just looking out for me and getting out of this hole. Look, discernment. Okay, so we have discernment. We have light. Trust your inner knowing. You guys got some people around you that want to turn your inner knowing upside down. They really want to make you doubt yourself. They're trying to figure out ways to trip you up or trigger you, but you're not easily triggered and you are not easily tripped up. I'm going to say that again. You are not easily triggered and you are not easily tripped up. These people are. That's why they already don't mesh with you, and that's why you guys already kind of see them for who they are. Okay, especially if you guys are on social media or run a social media business, if you guys are star messengers, if you guys are readers. They want to turn whatever spotlight is on you. Okay, if you guys are a reader, you guys have some people on your social media that want to make it seem like, oh, they don't know, but I'm pretending like they know, but like they don't know. Don't listen to them type of shit. And you are an ambassador of peace, so you're going to remove what you need to remove. Whoever you see fit and whoever you think is necessary. Okay? Yeah, I don't know who these people are to you, but I mean, it's just that energy. It's like that retrograde energy of like people just popping up, but you guys are ready. Trust that. Because there's some people that you've given them a lot of chances. Understand that too. You guys have given some of these people a lot of chances. You've forgiven them. You've moved on. You've let some things go. So if they come back through the gate trying to be a thorn, they're going to wish they never met you. Okay? Because they were only getting some of the attention by knowing you. Okay, they were only getting some of the attention by knowing you. But you're starting to see who wants to be a thorn in your side instead of the thorn of the crown that you are weaving together. Like, these are some of the people that are supposed to be helping you weave that crown, and instead they're like, let me stick them in the side. See how that feels. You're like, I see you. Okay, I see you. Okay, so I don't know if you guys are a reader, if you are a star messenger, if you guys are on the internet, but I'm getting that as specifically for you guys, okay? Specifically. Stand up for yourself. Okay, I'm hearing a street bike in the distance. You are going to stand up for yourself. You don't care who calls you a bitch. You don't care who calls you a whatever. I see you next Tuesday. You don't care. Because you know your heart. You're like, I was nice to them. I was kind to them. And they took it for granted. Whoop-de what? They took it for granted. Riddle me what? Whoop-de. Whoop-de what? That's a new one. Okay. They took it for granted. They shouldn't be asking questions. There's no questions to ask. Drop your scissors down below. Okay? Because it's a no. It's a never. Yes, Virginia. It's a take a number. That line, oh, you don't like me? Oh my gosh, you don't like me? Let me look in the sky for an F to give. Oh, I don't see one. Here's your number. Take it. The line stretches around the block. I don't care. Okay? I can't. You guys are funny. You know what I'm seeing? Okay, so you know how like sometimes double energy is a goat, but I always tell you guys like you guys are the goat of, you know, like the greatest of all time. These people are trying to act like they're on their goat behavior, like you. Okay, this is like a quick message. But they're like the devil's goat. They're not like the greatest of all time goat. They definitely want to go head to head with you, but they're trying to act like they don't. But they want to make you think like you need their wings to fly. Like you need their goat horns to fly, but you don't. You definitely don't. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. You guys are the greatest of all time. They're like, oh my gosh, I'm a goat too. I'm not a whole demon in the house. I'm a goat too. Yeah, the devils. The devils. Literally. Okay, we got what goes around comes around. Oh, it's coming around and around. And they're not ready. Okay, now I'm hearing a lawnmower. Okay. What goes around comes around. And people should really brace for impact. Okay. Ooh, I'm hearing a motorcycle. We got all kinds of activity outside. I love it. Whoa. Okay, so some things that you guys are going to be dealing with. Hold on, guys. They think that they're getting one over on you. And it's not going to work. So you guys just be aware of that. Okay? Be aware of that. People that want to invade your boundaries. It's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. You are free. People can smell it. Okay? They can smell it. Third card about miracles coming into your life. And yeah, it's like karma's coming around, but so is justice. And it's going to make another lap and another lap. Like it's coming in times 3. It is coming in times 3. Okay, one more for the collective. Thank you. Ooh, complicated. Riddle me. What? Anybody trying to come in and complicate your life, you bibbity boppity know what to do, okay? This was meant for you. You are done being taken for granted. You will break any authority, anyone that tries to complicate your life. You're just like, okay, this isn't going to work. We're going to have a brief interruption. So, oh, it's backwards. Anybody that comes in to complicate your life, to have you running in circles, to have you breaking a sweat, this is your big sign this week that to keep it as simple as possible, if they complicate it and they're not on board with getting you up out of the hole that you're in, whether it's financially, spiritually, whatever you guys have been on damage control for, whoever is doing that, making it hard, making it complicated, you guys are going to remove. Yes, a lawnmower and a motorcycle. They always come around when you're down. They want to, this is the effed up thing. They want to believe like, oh, I know they're independent and they're doing so good. I just know they're doing great. But they also kind of want to see if you're in the hole still. And you're not going to let them see anything. Okay, you're not going to let them see anything. Anybody that comes to complicate, bring the effery to your doorstep. What do I call it, guys? 50 bags of dog shit. Okay, if they're acting like, I got to come over, I got to bring a casserole, whole casserole, it's going to be real good. I'm just doing it to help you. Let me see what's going on in your life. It's a no, it's a never, because it's what? Sorcery. 50 bags of dog shit. We're not interested. Okay? Not interested. Thank you guys for all of your donations. Okay, if you guys are on any of the extra platforms, be checking your notifications. And I think that's it. Yeah. Don't forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell, duh. You guys know I'll be posting sporadically. I've been gone for a couple days, like literally. And spiritual assignment for when the live stream ends. Let me know what you guys thought of last night's episode of House of the Dragons. Okay, all my Hot D fans in the building, let's talk about last night's episode, okay? And then for everyone else that's not a Game of Thrones fan, not a House of Dragons fan, it's totally fine. Let me know how this was meant for you, okay? I love getting to know you guys through the comments and through the live stream chat. That is how I feel like I channel things best for you and the message that the downloads that I'm given, okay? Thank you, Kyrie. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you, Savage Queen. Thank you, Jacob, Ash, Spiritual Diamond. Thank you, Skincare, for your big donation. Thank you, Shamika, Goat, Vanessa. Sorry if I'm repeating anybody. Court, Miss Independent. You guys are welcome. What's up, Gangster Growth? Thank you, Neek. Thank you, 5555. I think you said 4 5s. I know. Thank you, Jamie. House of Dragons was lit last night. That was like my favorite episode. Okay. My favorite episode of season 1 is episode 5. For those of you guys that have watched season 1, is where they're having like the royal wedding, but it all goes to crap. That is my favorite episode because I like the episodes where Sir Harwin Strong is like in them still, you know, before he's gone. And yeah, he's just like a beast. He's a bouncer, kind of. And in last night's episode, it was like all the sowing of the dragon seeds. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was so good. So sad though, like we don't get 10 episodes. They totally ripped us off. Thanks, HBO. Thanks a lot. So you guys can watch that if you guys have DirecTV, if you guys have HBO Max, or you can buy it on, what's it called? You could buy it on YouTube. Okay, you could buy it by episode, or you can wait till the season's over and buy it by season. But yeah, for all my Game of Thrones fans, I know you guys love House of Dragons. Like, it's the best. It's the very best. And I know a lot of you guys have started watching it because of me, and I appreciate you guys. I'm into all of that. I am a House of Dragons nerd. I am a Game of Thrones nerd. Okay, I also like shows like Serpent Queen, what else? Tudors, Rome, like anything historical or like medieval, I'm there. I'm down. Anything with dragons, like, forget about it. I love The Hobbit. Some Lord of the Rings, but I really like The Hobbit, and just like, I just love those type of shows. So, yeah, no 10 episodes. It's such BS. But I also get it. They take a long time to make. They take like a year or 2 to make. It's so much filming. There's so much stuff going on. Some of these scenes were filmed where Gladiator was filmed in the beginning, like, battle scene from Gladiator. They're filming in that same place. They're filming all over the world. Some of these things are filmed in Spain. Some of them are filmed in, like, I think Ireland. I'm not even sure. But, yeah. I know, I want to act, and that would be so cool. Oh my gosh, it would be so cool to be in House of Dragons. Like, even if I was an extra, I'd be totally fine. Like, can I be one of the common folk, like, walking around gossiping? Like, I'll be that, okay? And yeah, you guys will love it. You guys will love it. It is very theatrical. It's about fighting over succession, families fighting, battling each other about who should be sitting on the throne. Okay, just like House of Dragons, or just like Game of Thrones. So House of Dragons is the prequel to Game of Thrones. Okay, so if you guys have seen Game of Thrones, you will understand. You don't even need to watch Game of Thrones to watch House of Dragons. Okay, because House of Dragons is the prequel. It will help you if you watch Game of Thrones because there's so many names, so many banners, so many family, like, things going on. It'll help you understand it better, but it's taken me years to get it all sorted because I wasn't, it was hard for me to get into Game of Thrones, like, towards the end of it. Like, I hadn't watched it from the beginning, but now I've watched it, like, 4 times over, and there's a lot of episodes. So you guys can watch either one and enjoy. If you're looking for something new with no commercials, it's a good time, good storyline, and that's a show I need to start watching, Bridgerton. I think that's how you say it. I need to start watching that show. I love Game of Thrones and watch Hot D. Heck yes. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So some of you guys might see me in those House of Dragons live streams because I nerd out after it airs. It's awesome. All right, guys. I'm going to go. So don't forget to, smash this. Thank you guys for all of your love, your support, your donations. Thank you guys for all of your cash apps. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in the next one, or I'll see you guys in the comments. Bye, guys.